Moving on to some more breaking news coming in. The Election Commission's press briefing is all set to happen this afternoon for the announcement of the presidential election in the country. Remember, the EC is expected to announce the schedule for the presidential election and that will happen at 3 p.m. through that press briefing. It should also be noted that the presidential elections were held last in 2017 on July 17th, while the declaration of the winner was made within 3 days on July 20th. President Ram Nath Kovind's tenure is set to end on July 24th as per Article 62 of the Constitution. An election for the next president must be held before the completion of the incumbent term, and the President of the India is elected by the members of the Electoral College comprising of the elected members of both the houses, that is Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha of the Parliament. These elected members of legislative assemblies of all states and union territories as well as Puducherry will be taking part in this voting process, and all eyes on that very crucial press briefing of the Election Commission, which will now be announcing the schedule for the presidential election, which are slated to in fact happen in the month of July possibly, because remember President Ram Nath Kovind's tenure is ending on July 24th. And Madhav now joins us on this broadcast. Yes, Madhav, very important press briefing there by the Election Commission this afternoon.
Well, yes, in fact, it was on the last presidential election the announcement happened on the 7th of June, and there were expectations that this announcement would take place sometime this week. And certainly, of course, we can expect a direct schedule as far as this particular election of the president is concerned. The we put out as a press briefing by the Election Commission that is to take place at 3 o'clock today at Vigyan Bhavan in New Delhi. So very big announcement there. A lot of preparations on all camps from opposition to government to look really who will be the next presidential candidate. No names, of course, that have officially been announced by either the opposition or the government at this point of time, but a lot of hope and a lot of speculation on different sides as to whether there will be a new occupant in the Rashtrapati Bhavan or whether the current incumbent President Ram Nath Kovind will continue in the President's house. So that's something that we will perhaps have to watch out for after this announcement takes place. A very significant announcement indeed as far as the presidential election is concerned.
Absolutely, and this also comes right ahead of the all-crucial Rajya Sabha elections as well, because remember, the results of the Rajya Sabha elections will also have a direct impact on the presidential elections when the voting happens, Madhav, and that is also something to look forward to.
Well, absolutely. The Rajya Sabha elections are posed for tomorrow. And of course, this is a very, very important Rajya Sabha election, given that we're seeing very keen contests taking place in multiple states, from Karnataka to Rajasthan to Haryana, where in fact parties are backed out for that last particular seat in each of the they will be able to make the cut as far as the magic numbers are concerned is something that has to be watched out for in those states. You're absolutely right in terms of the fact that all Parliament do form the Electoral College that eventually elects the president.
All right. Thank you, Madhav, for that, and all eyes on that crucial press briefing at 3 p.m. today. We'll keep a close watch on that. Moving on.